Powering up essential systems. Booting root C/audio logs. Reviewing previous data cells. Repairing audio files. The Battle of Rex's Gate, Part 2.
Okay, do I get the feeling these are actual crows, or are these supernatural? Like, are these vestiges of my guilt or something?
Yes, you get this sense, right? Like you can hear them. They're real, but they're not natural. Right? These birds seem to have been tainted somehow. When you get the glimpses of them on the sides of your eye, it almost seems like they have the shadow of smoke coming off their wings. These are larger than the normal crows and ravens that you've seen in the wastes, picking the flesh off whatever poor thing came too far from its hiding hole. These are very clearly vestiges of the psychic maelstrom.
As I hear cannon fire out to the east of the wall, are the numbers of crows increasing?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, well, bad news, that laser tank thing is moving. It
what?
Is.
How do you know about the laser tank? I mean, what laser tank?
How do you know about the laser tank?
There's a laser tank?
Bravo, what are you doing?
What is happening?
Okay, there's a laser tank. That's the important detail here, and it's heading for the hole in the wall.
How do you know about the laser tank?
I had a conversation with a computer. How do you know about the laser tank?
I had a conversation with a person.
I didn't know there was a laser tank.
And what, you didn't tell me about it?
Everything happened so fast. I didn't know it was ready until now. But what are we gonna do? It's not heading towards us. It's heading towards the hole you made in the wall.
I'll tell you what we're doing. We're gonna get my guns. We're gonna circle back and get the leader later. We need that tank.
So we're gonna get the tank. What?
Yeah.
We're gonna. I don't want to get lasered.
Bravo. What did it look like? How done was it?
It was
like it's rolling, but
it looked like a rush job.
Good enough for me.
I also saw the stats of it. It's bad news for anybody that it points at. Not the stats. I saw the schematics, and if that thing points at us, it's game over, man.
So all I'm hearing is, as long as the laser's not pointing at us, we're fine.
I like where her head's at.
I don't like where either of your heads are at. You gave out those radios, right? Are we at least going to get support when we try to take the thing?
Hey, speaking of where heads are at, I don't like where yours is, Mr. Helmet Head.
Would you rather not know about the laser tank?
I'd rather you don't know about the laser tank. But we'll get to that later. We need to get those weapons first. I've been driving this whole time. Are we closing on our destination?
Yes.
Bravo, Dice, you stay here. Dice, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. I know that's a tough job.
Yeah. I'll do my best. At this point, I'm just confused.
Rex books it upstairs.
Okay. Rex, you just shoulder check the door, smash right through it, wooden and supports just go splintering. You go thundering up the stairs. You go open, you throw open the door to the closet where you would have hid your guns to find the barrel of Amy pointed straight at your face. Lucasta is holding your gun.
Has he met Lucasta?
No.
Who are you?
She goes, I could ask the same question. Back up.
Rex takes maybe one step back. He's mostly just confused all of a sudden. It has gone from high adrenaline to just like, huh?
What are you doing here?
I'm
How do
getting
you know
my
this place?
guns back.
Your guns? These are yours?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yep. Who are you?
That's not important. Who are you?
My name is Rex. Guy who made the wall. I'm here to overthrow the government. Can I have those guns? I need to really take out that tank that's out there.
You're the guy who made the. You're with Bravo and Dice.
Yeah.
Those two suckers left us for dead.
No, we went back so we could try to get some more troops. Left you for dead. We took out Papa Tucson.
Yeah, that's the problem. What the heck is going on? Besides war?
We are trying to overthrow the government. Is that not what you want?
I mean, yeah.
Then can I please have my gun?
Seduce or manipulate. It's time for Rex to be hot.
That's an 8. I'm surprised. I had a -1. I expected worse.
She.
Oh wait, no, I've got a 1. Wait, no, that's a
9?
That's a 10.
Wait, that's a 10?
Wait, huh? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm totally. No, it's an 8.
It is an 8. Okay.
Confirmed.
So many emotions right then.
She needs corroboration or proof or assurance or something.
I mean, look, if you look out the window right there, you'll see that Bravo and Dice are right back here. They didn't leave you for dead. We came back. We've got more firepower. We're ready to finish the job. Rex backs up to give a wide berth, pointing towards the window.
She looks at you, still points a gun at you, but heads over the window, glances out, sees them, and goes, "Okay, but I want to help. I'm done hiding."
Okay, perfect. Awesome. We need all the troops ready to finish this up. I think we're currently a little bit on the outmatched numbered. We're outnumbered a bit, so we need everyone we can get.
Okay, I'll come with you then. Let's go.
All right, perfect. Where's the rest of the guns?
Oh, they're in the closet. I'll just yeah, they're here.
Rex tosses the SMG to Lucasta.
Okay, she hucks Amy at you and you do this cool like cross gun fling. Is
Nice. All right, Rex rearms himself. By the way, you're gonna need to find your own ride. Ours is a little cramped right now.
She goes, "Okay, I'll figure it out. I guess."
Are there some Crimson Cobras still following
There's
us?
a couple. There's a like 2 or 3.
Okay, we run back downstairs.
Yeah. Yeah. So you run back downstairs. Bravo, Dice. You see Rex come out, feeling at home finally now that he has all of his firearms, plus his new toy. But you also see Lucasta come running out the door with the SMG that Rex used to have.
Hey!
Costa, why are you not back at the base?
It's been a day, okay?
You're not wrong. It's been a day.
Rex snaps and points at one of the Cobras. I need one of you guys to take Miss... I'm sorry, what's her name?
Lucasta?
I need you to take her to the rebellion, or wherever she needs to go to help round up more troops.
She goes, there's no point going back there. There's no one there.
So where are the troops?
Well, as far as I can tell, they're hiding in their homes.
Oh, well, do what you want then. Just don't hurt the people. Just except the guards. Kill them.
She looks at the guy. Right, mind if I ride shotgun? And one of the Cobras scoots a little further forward in the seat, and she gets on behind him.
All right, Bravo. Rex gets into the reptile. First off, anyone want the grenade launcher? I don't need this anymore.
Dice raises her hand.
All right, you get the grenade launcher. You want the stats?
Yes, please.
It is 4 harm, close area, messy. Bravo. Where was that tank headed?
It's headed towards Rex's gate.
Rex floors it.
Already.
Hey, Rex, can we swing by the western wall of this city? Sorry, can we swing by the eastern wall of this city? I'm worried about how the bandits are doing.
Isn't that the wrong way?
Sorry, the eastern wall.
No, yeah.
No, it's still the wrong way towards the gate.
The gate is south.
Yeah.
He wants to head east.
It's just a detour.
That is not a detour.
Never mind.
Hey, here's an idea. Why don't you do more freaky mind stuff to figure out if they're doing all right?
Oh, now you want me to do mine stuff.
I don't have a good response.
Your video call with the Psychic Maelstrom is technically still up because you chose that it would last a while after you broke contact.
All right. I look. How are they doing?
You fizzle back in to this bird vision, the bird's eye view, literally. Your vision moves out over the battlefield. The Crimson Cobras are doing their darndest to hold up their own. They're staying mobile. They're shooting where they can, but there's only so much they can do. They're losing ground slowly. You see the shadowy figures on motorbikes glowing like embers that have been taken out of the fire, still circling, but their eyes are pointed directly at you, no matter where you move and no matter where they move.
They're not doing good. Rex, you said you'd get me one of these bikes. Now a good time? Convince one of these Cobras to give me their bike? I have an idea.
Yeah, it's too cramped in here anyway. One of you mind giving up your bikes?
That's definitely a seduce or manipulate. These guys are motorcycle bandits. Giving up their bike is a big ask, especially in a battle.
6.
The 6?
Yeah.
Yeah, no dice.
How about I just hop on back with one of you? I'm not a good driver anyway. We gotta go help your friends.
Yeah, one of them goes, fine, whatever, just get on. Let's get going. Can't stay here too long.
Sweet. Okay, I hop off and I'm like, okay, you need to go east fast.
Okay.
And
where are we going?
Dice and I floor it south fast.
Let's track with Rex and Dice. You all are gunning it south, heading towards Rex's gate in Rex's car, looking for Rex's new toy. Sorry, I had too much. It was great alliteration. Anyways, you're heading south, going towards Rex's gate, hoping to do an intercept course with the vehicle-mounted railgun. But you don't exactly know where it is. All you know is that you're trying to cut it off.
I think this is vehicle right now.
Yeah, we're in vehicles.
Vehicle moves makes sense.
To me, you are trying to overtake another vehicle.
Okay.
Sound about right?
Sure.
Alrighty, so roll plus cool modified by the vehicle's relative speed. What is your speed?
That's a good question. My speed is... Where is Rex's sheet? I don't know why I doodled a basketball on my sheet. It is regular.
Okay, let's see what.
It doesn't look like I have any speed modifiers.
Okay, so default speed is 0.
I think it's 0 then, because I didn't take like slow or +1 speed or anything.
While all of this is kind of going on and we're trying to kind of intercept the vehicle, Dice wants to kind of, now that Bravo's gone, while Rex is driving, just say, does Bravo seem a little off to you?
Bravo's always seemed a little off to me.
Recently, specifically.
Yeah, more than normal, I think. But maybe he's just nervous.
It could be, but I just want to make sure I'm not getting a wrong read because he kind of seems like he's on his own agenda, running off with Crimson Cobras in an opposite direction, but...
Yeah, it surprises me. I thought he hated those guys, but well, I guess he's ready to make friendly.
Maybe I'll take your word for it.
And just...
I don't know if I'm reading into it too much, but I'm just... I don't know. I will stop thinking about it for right now because it's clearly not the time.
I think he'll do the right thing.
I don't know if the right thing is necessarily what I'm worried about.
How did he know about that tank?
How did he know about that tank? Why is he worried about the Crimson Cobras? Again, you said he doesn't like those guys. So like I said, I'm just a little wary of him today, that's all.
He doesn't have a walkie-talkie or radio anymore, does he?
I assume I kept one of the police radios, or guard radios, I guess, but if you wanted to contact me, probably all the guards would hear me too.
Okay, I have the stats.
Yeah, I got them.
The overtake another vehicle, roll plus cool modified by the vehicle's relative speeds. This guy is slow, so he's got a -1 to speed.
With my speed and cool, I rolled a 10.
Okay, so that means you outdistance them. Overtake. You overtake them and draw alongside. So what I'll say in this circumstance, it means that you find them and you catch them and you get them in an advantageous position. I'll let you describe that.
How close are we to Rex's gate when we first see them?
How close would you like to be? You succeeded the roll.
Okay. If it's up to me, I would assume that at this point, it's probably, we're getting fairly close to it. Possibly even after rounding a building, we would see it.
Okay.
But the tank is moving kind of slow and we kind of drive straight and like we can see it down looking to our left, we can see it down the road driving in like the same direction we are. And that's when Rex slams the brakes and makes a hard slight U and going like left and driving down that side street, racing towards it.
Okay.
We're coming up from behind it.
Alrighty, perfect. So you're coming up from behind the vehicle.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Reptile is loud, right?
Yes.
So you're screaming towards it. So because you do reach the vehicle. But the vehicle starts to slow and the turret begins to rotate 180 degrees.
How fast?
Very slowly. It's a freaking tank.
We got this.
Alrighty. What do you do?
Dice, I learned my lesson. I'll stay in control of the vehicle. You use that nade launcher.
Are you sure about this?
Nope.
Dice is gonna stand up out of the sunroof.
Alrighty.
Am I aiming at the tank or like around the tank? What am I aiming for?
Aim for the driver's seat.
Okay. And I'm gonna do the same.
So while you roll, this.
Sorry, just really quickly again. Remind me what it looks like again, because this is Bravo's seen it, but this is Rex's first time.
Exactly.
Just remind me what it looks like.
So this tank looks like an old station wagon. Has had metal sheeting welded to the outside. It is that exact shape. Except instead of wood paneling and windows, it's got sheet metal with tack weld. Some of it's rusted, some of it's different colors of paint. Some of it, has text that's been like hastily scratched off, and just plunked on top is this super high tech like rail gun with glowing strips of who knows what.
This is a tank.
And instead of tires, it's got like caterpillar tread, like from an excavator.
Wait a minute. Oh,
High-tech.
I'm not so worried about those stats anymore.
If you want pretty tech, you gotta go to Siliconia.
Okay. What am I rolling?
Hard.
Hard, yeah.
Hard.
You're rolling hard.
Okay. 8.
Good enough.
Okay, you get to choose one from C's by 4.
I get to choose one.
Yeah.
What's the maximum health again? It's only 1, right?
It can be +2.
How does that happen if I roll 10 or higher?
I believe
Yep.
so.
Can I help?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. That is a 13. I'm going to kind of speed up really quickly. I yell, hang on! I speed up really quickly, and I kind of like drift for a moment. As she's taking aim, so we've got like a tracking shot of us sliding a bit while she's aiming at the driver's seat to help line up the shot.
You impress, dismay, or frighten your enemy and take definite and undeniable control of
Okay, so in that case, what is your objective? Is your objective to, because if you're trying to take control of it, this sounds more like you're trying to board the vehicle almost, or like disable it.
Well, let's see. I originally geared up to...
I can't tell her what I want.
No. Let me
So
think.
I'll just let her decide.
Because the option that seems most reasonable in this situation is you inflict terrible... Let me take it back.
What is your objective? That will guide everything else.
Okay. My objective is to stop the tank and get rid of the people driving it. Like, basically get rid of the people driving it. So my thought process, I guess, let's go this way instead. You inflict terrible harm. Because I'm shooting, he said shoot at the driver. Going based off of just Rex's instruction, basically. We'll do you inflict terrible harm,
Okay.
and you impress, dismay, or frighten your enemy.
Alrighty. You take a shot, and it goes through, and it hits the driver's side of the car. There's a huge, it goes off. There's a huge dent that's putting it the front. You can hear the front windshield just crack, and you see glass pour out the front of the vehicle. The two folks in there are really, like, they can't be doing well. So you and let's see. So you did extra damage, and you're taking control of it, correct?
I said you impress, dismay, or frighten your enemy.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. So what happens? So you shoot it. There's a huge explosion as it dents in. The windows crack. You hear the shouts of pain from the people inside. And whereas it used to be slowing down and turning the turret so it could shoot you guys, it is now just gunning it as fast as it possibly can to leave.
In what direction?
Forward.
Towards Rex's gate, or
It is just going in whatever direction it was pointed originally, which was Rex's gate, but it's just fleeing at this point.
so it took functional damage.
The official description for it is serious damage, functional damage affecting multiple functions. However, you wouldn't know what those functions are.
I mean, I'm only looking for one function. Is the turret still turning?
It isn't turning right now.
Okay. Gonna gun after it. I want to try to match it
Okay. I mean,
and like get
based on everything else, that's not a challenge. Like, you can just do that at this point. Your car is straight up faster.
But
than
I
them.
want to be like pretty close to it.
Are you looking to have Dice board the vehicle, or are you trying to shoulder check it?
Let's shoulder check it.
Shoulder check? Okay, so to shoulder another vehicle, roll plus cool. On a hit, you shoulder it aside, inflicting V harm as established. 10 plus is additional harm. On a miss, it shoulders you instead.
I want to try to, what I want to do is I want to get it to stop moving. Maybe without destroying it completely, but we'll get there when we
Okay.
get there. That is so it's, what are the modifiers?
So the modifier is cool. Now, if you're just trying to get it to stop moving, this isn't necessarily the best option because this is just damage, like just straight up damage.
Well, I mean, but if I'm like trying to shoulder check it so that it like maybe spins out or something because it's going
okay.
fast.
I could roll with that.
Okay. In that case, if there's no other modifiers other than cool, that's a 9.
Okay. So what you're trying to do is just to get it to spin out. So what we'll do is we'll forego dealing damage to get the outcome that you'd like.
I'm sorry, what?
What I'm doing is because what you want to do is you want to gain control of the vehicle in the sense that you get it to stop moving. It spins out or whatever. And so what we're going to do is instead of dealing harm to the vehicle, which in this case would be somewhere in the neighborhood of 3 or 4 harm to the vehicle, we're just going to say there's no harm to the vehicle, but it has stopped moving.
Okay. I mean, I don't mind.
Yeah, it's what you're looking for. You're being surgical instead of brutal.
Okay. Rex gets out.
Dice is gonna follow.
He's gonna run over to the door and try to like rip it open.
I mean, if you want, there is no front windshield right now. Okay.
This is cooler. I'll worry about that if I can't get the door off.
Yeah, this would be seized by force because there are still people inside the vehicle. They're not dead.
That is it. I'm stealing all of the good rolls that Bravo and Dice were having. Need. That's a 13.
Alrighty.
It is not an advanced move, unfortunately. But, oh well. Go aggro, do something under fire. Because seized by force, you can't advance that move.
That's too bad. Well, on a 10 plus, choose 3 of the 4 options.
Okay, seized by force. Everything that isn't terrible harm.
Everything that isn't terrible harm?
Yeah. I suffer little, I take control, I dismay or frighten.
Okay.
Specifically frighten if I can.
Yeah. I mean, so here's...
Not that I can pick and choose that.
Yeah.
But...
how much armor do you have, Rex? Yes.
Me? Well, if they don't count as a gang, then I have +2, I think, against them.
Okay, so that's all I need to know. So you take a reptile, you smack it into the rear quarter panel, and it spins out, smacks into a wall, bricks start to crumble from the building, it hit, the vehicle is stopped. You get out, grab the door, rip it open, grab the guy in the driver's seat, huck him out of the car. Just completely rip him out. The guy that's in the turret pulls out this little tiny 45 or so that just shoots you square in the chest and does nothing as it hits your armor.
I would like to take the gun from him.
He is very frightened. You can definitely get the jump on him.
I just want to reach out and grab the gun.
I'm all for that, honestly. You have handled the situation.
Get out.
How? You're in the only exit.
Rex grabs him by the shirt and pulls him over and throws him out.
Dice is gonna get back in reptile upon seeing that.
As the situation stands, so Dice, you're standing there holding a grenade launcher, point at these 2 guys just sprawled in the ground as Rex finishes throwing them out, clambers into the tank, slams the door behind him, and kicks the engine back over.
Thank you so much for all of those who have been listening to this podcast. If you would just be able to go and subscribe on whatever platform it is, or share, send us a review or a voice message even on Anchor, that would be wonderful. We love hearing from you and we love to see your feedback, and we want to make sure that you don't miss any of the upcoming episodes. That would be a true tragedy. So go ahead and do that. And I think that's everything. So we'll get back to the show now.
Another wedge.
Oh, absolutely. I probably 2 wedges. This is their big gun.
I'd like to fill that in. Okay, Bravo.
So, as we are driving, I want to take one last peek into my maelstrom window and then let it dissipate. I want to know, is that possible? Can I still do that?
This will be the last time.
I want to know. I'm looking at the mortars on the eastern wall, close to where the armies are fighting. I want to know how many people are operating them and how they're guarded.
I mean, yeah, sure. You, as you're riding on the back of the motorcycle, you phase out of this reality and back to the bird's eye view. Each of these towers is manned by 3 people, 2 of them with guns, and 1 that's operating the mortar.
Okay. And how many towers are there that are within range of where the armies are fighting? Is it just the 2?
Give me one moment.
Oh, I'm looking at the map. It looks like there would be 3 within range.
Probably both of them actually by the front gate could get it. So we're looking at 4. It's a mortar.
4?
They're not shooting straight. It's an arc.
Okay. All right. I lean towards the Cobra and I say, "Okay, take us to the gate." Do the Crimson Cobras wear, like, do they have a uniform?
Not in the sense that it's unified, but all of them wear a lot of red.
Okay. That red jacket, you're gonna have to take it off. I've got a plan.
To enlighten me about it?
Yeah. They see this armor I've got. This is a guard uniform from here. So we're gonna walk right up and say, "You're from the city. I've deputized you. We're here to help them. We're here to relieve 2 of them from duty."
I'm picking up what you're putting down. Let's go.
All right. What's your name, by the way?
Phil.
Phil.
It's Phil.
Yeah. My name's Philip.
Oh, I get it. Like, fill up your tank. Well, Phil.
Yes, that is how it's spelled. Yes.
I'm
sure.
I'm just gonna say now, I'm really glad that we didn't kill each other when I first met the Cobras.
Yeah, that is
Crazy how the twists and turns life takes you on.
Yeah, still not too happy about that. But yeah.
Okay. Also, now that I let the brain window dissipate, are the birds gone?
No.
Phil, can you see if you can outrun these birds? They're kind of freaking me out.
You're scared of birds? Really?
Hey, man. It's a weird world. I got attacked by mutant furniture once. Birds start following you. It's not a good idea. Not a good sign.
I mean, sure, right? If you want to, I mean, I'm not seeing too many birds around here. But if we need to, we can run away from your birds, I guess. Whatever.
You don't see those?
No, I'm pretty focused. I think I'd recognize if there were a bunch of freaking birds flocking around me.
Okay. That's fair. So, wait, so I am not peering into the psychic maelstrom and I still see the birds, but he doesn't? Is that what's going on?
That's what it seems like.
Oh dear. Okay. Anyway, we're going towards this gate. Let's do this thing.
You ride up under one of the gates. You ride up next to one of the gates, and you see that each of the towers has a ladder on the inside of the wall that'll get you up to the top. Makes sense. But as you're coming up to the tower, you see that the 2 guards that are up there with the guns turn around and level their guns at you.
And has Philip already taken off his red jacket by this point?
Yes.
Okay. I wave at them. "Hello, fellow guards."
How do you do, fellow kids?
They just yell, "You stop the bike!"
Okay. Stop it, Philip.
He doesn't want to get shot.
I deputized this citizen to help in the fight. They need more men, and I've been told to come relieve 2 of you in this tower.
Seducer, manipulator.
Alright. Can Philip roll to help me? How much hex do we have with Philip?
Yeah, like -1.
I rolled pretty well. I got a 9. So close. So close to a full success.
Okay. The guards, they yell at you to stay there. One of them stays there, up at the top, leveling his gun at you. The other one comes down the ladder. When he gets on the ground, he starts approaching you, but he's still got his gun leveled at you. He goes,
"Yeah.
Now, do you care to tell me how you deputized a citizen riding a motorbike when the only people in this place that have vehicles are the guard themselves, and none of us have motorbikes?"
What do you think I did? I shot one of the freaking bandits. Took the bike.
Yeah, that tracks.
What? Or do you think some random guy managed to kill a guard and take his uniform?
Bravo, what did you do with your augury helmet?
Oh, it's still on.
Oh.
As you can see by this special equipment, I'm clearly important. I've come from the testing lab straight here. So do you want me to have to report back to the high leadership that you are disobeying orders?
You got a 9, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I ain't one to question judgment, but we're in the middle of a pitched battle. You understand this. We can't just be relieved, but we'll gladly take your help up in the tower.
Okay. I start climbing the ladder.
Okay.
So I have a very important question.
Yes.
That last seducer manipulate roll, I have hot highlighted. So that was my 5th experience point. And the next improvement I was going to take was to change my character to a new playbook. I have already relieved Bravo of his workspace. So I've already done the required losing of stuff. I'm wondering if I can just immediately take that other playbook right in this moment, because the playbook I want to take is Brainer. And Bravo has been doing a lot of weird brain stuff lately. If there's going to be a drastic change of abilities, right now would be a time that would make sense.
Narratively, I'm super down. Logistically, I don't know how much we need to change about your playbook to facilitate this happening in the next 10 minutes.
I lose savvy head specific things other than my moves, which I already have, and then I take the Brainer stuff.
Okay.
And I'm willing to. It says you get the gear that comes as a Brainer, but I'm willing to not get the gear. I mean, there's Brainer gear as one thing, but I'd be cool with having it just be a feature of the brain helmet that I've unlocked, and then the other gear that I would get, just forego it.
And it even comes with a few freaky birds.
Yeah, I say I'm honestly down. Yeah, if I say we forego some of the physical equipment until you have time to procure it.
So one of the things is Brainer gear, and that would be important to how the abilities as Brainer would work. Is it all right if I just have those and have that just be a feature of the helmet?
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay, I'm feeling extra weird. As we get to the top of the tower and we are nervously surveying the battlefield, how is the it looks like you said it looks like the Crimson Cobras are struggling.
Yes.
As I get up there, gosh, so there are 3 guys up here versus me and Philip. So once the 5 of us are up here together, I say, I never would have expected our troops to be infiltrated, but man, questioning orders, I don't know, man. And I go to pat him on the back. The guy who was kind of questioning. And when I touch him,
I like where this is going.
I'm going to use in-brain puppet strings. It says, when you have time and physical intimacy with someone, mutual or one-sided, you can plant a command inside their mind. And then one of the pieces of Brainer gear that I took makes it so, for the purpose of my Brainer moves, mere skin contact counts as time and intimacy. So the command that I plant in his mind is kill the other 2. Now it says roll plus weird. On a 10 plus, hold 3. On a 7 through 9, hold 1. At your will, no matter the circumstances, you can spend your hold 1 for 1 for either inflict 1 harm, armor piercing. They take -1 right now, or if they fulfill my command, that counts for all their remaining hold. On a miss, you inflict 1 harm, armor piercing upon your subject to no benefit.
Go for it.
Okay.
Getting a little strong.
I got a 9.
Just a little bit.
So I only get to hold 1, which is a bummer.
Yes.
Because I could have melted this guy's brain if I got 3.
I want to see Bravo with a cold. I'm just saying that now.
Bravo with a
With a-
cold.
With a cold? Oh.
He could probably get a
So-
cult out of New Pittsburgh here.
So I just suggested the idea that maybe this guy is actually an enemy in disguise. And then I planted the command in his mind to kill the other 2. He doesn't have to fulfill that command, but if he doesn't fulfill the command, he'll take what would be 1 harm. But I have a Battle Babe move that increases that to 2 harm.
See, Bravo, what you don't realize is that many moons ago, when I was writing on physical paper the stats for all the different kinds of guard, one of the things I made sure to write down was something I called grit. Now, I anticipated grit to be more of when Rex comes through the door, will they break and run? But at this point, at this time, it has come to mean just how strong-willed they are. And the answer is not very.
That did not go the way I thought it would.
Yeah,
but I'm
I thought
very
he was
happy.
about to say something like, and their will is imbendable.
No, there are some of them whose wills are unbendable. However, they are not put on guard duty in the tower. They're generally assigned to be the personal guards for the heads of
Oh,
state.
you mean like
Your
the
mind
ones
will bend to my will.
guarding Tucson?
Yeah, you mean like the ones I killed?
They're strong-willed, not impenetrable. Anyways, Bravo, this guy slap him on the back. You say, "Man, this was weird," and then he shoots his friends.
Holy moly!
Whoa! Whoa!
I want to hear Philip's
then-
reaction.
Yeah. What does Philip do?
Forget what Bravo does next. I want to hear what Philip does.
Philip just goes, "What the?" and like cowers because he doesn't. As far as he's concerned, he's gonna be the third person shot.
Yep, that's one way to do it.
What just happened? What's happening?
I don't know what to do next. I pull out my gun and I shoot the last guy.
Oh my god.
What?
What happened to Bravo?
This is war.
What happened to the good old days when he accidentally dropped a cinder brick on someone and felt terrible? You just
I still feel bad, but
you
can't-
still feel bad. You just had him. You warped his mind into shooting his friends, and then you killed him.
Well, at least he doesn't have to live with the guilt. Wait, can I change my mind, or is it too late? Was that my snap decision?
No, it's too late. You changed his mind. No, I love this character arc. I'm just floored.
I do too.
Oh my
I'm just,
god.
Yeah,
This is the most savage thing that's
you
happened this
just-
entire game, I think.
coup de grace.
Hey.
If that's how you want to do it, coup de grace.
All right, I just take out my pistol and I put him down. Oh my gosh.
Down.
We see Bravo touch this guy on the back, whisper some things in his ear. This man, his face drops. A look of fear comes over his eye. He raises his gun, shaking, pulls the trigger once, moves over to the other guy, and pulls the trigger again. And his hands are shaking. He's looking down at the two in fear. And we hear another gunshot, and his body crumples to reveal Bravo holding the pistol at the back of him. And with his weird helmet on, all the lights blinking, smoke coming out of the barrel of the pistol.
Whoa, what have I done?